What is going on YouTube? And welcome
hey.
back to our channel. You are on Let's Talk with
Sheila
and Jordan J. Thank you all again for joining us here another week. We have DaBrat Loves Judy, and of course, starting out, Judy is trying to celebrate DaBrat by giving her this wonderful tea and donut and cake,
sweet table,
any other fatty thing.
Everything to get your sugar level up and get you popping and going.
Exactly,
so
all that.
That's what,
stuff,
all that good. Donuts, cookies, anything that you wanted to not take if you were a diabetic, it was on that table.
Yeah, definitely something your dentist would not be.
But it was a celebration, so we understand. Judy was trying to celebrate DaBrat as she always does.
Yes.
So she was there. She had this set up. And, DaBrat was all, Judy, you always take care of me. And, she was so in love. But one of the things that Judy felt like DaBrat is not doing is she didn't address the date. I mean, she hasn't addressed the date unless Judy addresses it.
Which is something that is always going on in their relationship. Judy has to initiate everything, what it seems, and DaBrat is just here for the ride. Like, whatever you tell me, I'm along for.
I know, but DaBrat, I think she's just so scared of everything. You know what I'm saying? She's so apprehensive about doing anything.
Yeah, fickle.
And Judy, I think, is definitely getting tired of it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And Judy wants her date. Two.
The twin flames.
Twin flames. Yes,
what do you know? The twin flames are not twinning right now.
They're not twinning right now.
They are on totally separate pages as far as the date.
We used to say they one and the same, but right now they are not one and the same. So this twin flame, y'all need to get it together. And
I'm not sure how much more Judy is going to be taking of DaBrat and her apprehensive behavior.
Right. Exactly.
Especially towards marriage. I mean, Judy, like she said, I proposed. I
bought you three
damn rings. I threw this huge engagement party, birthday party for you, invited everyone out. And I just want to do 222, and you won't even give me an answer.
So now it's time to schedule the wedding, and this is what Judy wants. But Nira, her operation manager, VP operation, kind of told Judy, like, look, Judy, just stop kind of rushing it right now. It was just last week that you proposed. So we know that you need to get this date, and you need to make sure you have the venue already booked. But let's give it a little time and not rush.
And I do kind of agree with Nira. Like, you did just propose, a week ago. And I didn't think most people came up with their date so soon.
Well, now but this is like a lifetime date, right? This date will never happen. This date will never happen again before, the end of their life. So to them, this is the perfect date. And to be honest, I kind of like the date. It's a cute little date. It's a really cute date. So I kind of really like the date. But at the same time, you still got Judy who feeling like, she's been put to the side. And then she wants to question herself, am I being a Brazilla?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys remember that show.
I'm like,
Judy is far from a Brazilla.
I know, you're far from it right now.
Yeah.
You just want Brad to address this, this date and go ahead and say, look, we're going to make it happen. And really be 100% in. And I think that's what Judy wants. So, with that being said, Bella at the same time has been telling DaBrat, let's have a ladies' night. Let's just try to put this stuff behind us right now and have a ladies' night. Invite all the ladies and let's have a good time. They do have the ladies' night, and all of their friends are there. You got Bella there. You have Montana's wife. I think her name is Rhonda there. Rhonda was there. Who else did they have there? They had a lot of their friends, close friends. Nira was there. I mean, everybody, a lot of their close friends was there. So they had, which was pretty good, they had like mistress of ceremony. And so they had 2 mistresses of the ceremony. And I'm not really sure. I think one may have been trans, and I'm not trying to be.
The whole thing was a trans.
I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I just felt like one of the ladies may have been trans, but I didn't think the other mistress. I didn't think she was was trans. I don't know. But anyway,
let me know.
So they were like coming in talking kind of crap on the ladies at the table, like, oh, y'all bought all these $1 bills, you know, we getting ready to do a performance for you all, and you know, y'all got your $1 bills, isn't that cute? And the way she said it, but hey, you know my girl, you know our girl.
Judy, she gonna do it big every time.
What?
Every time.
What did Judy do? Judy opened up an envelope and flashed that money to them. And they was like, oh, we need to come sit by you. If I had been Judy, I was like, no, you need to stay over there. Because see, you tried to play us. You know what I'm saying? I'm a baller.
And she did sit away.
Yeah.
She did not.
I'm a lady boss. So I'm the real deal. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I don't come to play.
But she still spent.
What?
She still spent.
What? Judy was like, I got plenty of money. And y'all put the show on, because we about to make this rain up in here. Don't play with me. Okay, so I mean, you know, maybe I'm not, you know, too accustomed to.
Yeah, just throwing cash.
But that's okay. That's okay. I can learn. Judy, I can learn. So anytime you want to invite me to the ladies' night, you don't have to worry. I'll be in there and be ready.
Yes, ladies' night was a fun way to
like it was a
get everything off their mind. They seemed to be on a good page.
They did. You know? They really did. I think they had a great time.
Yeah,
you know
enjoying each other's time. Yeah. But, you know, the issue is still leering. You know, it's not going away no matter how many ladies' nights and other extravagant things you do for one another. That question still stands. Are we doing this date?
Right. Well, Miss Deb came. So Miss Deb was invited by
and she's
Brat.
Everywhere, right?
Yeah, Miss Deb. Yeah, she is. She's really big on the hip hop scene in Atlanta, like major big. Like she's really big. Like if you want to go somewhere as far as your future, and you live in Atlanta, it's good to know Miss Deb. So, but one thing about Miss Deb, she don't hold her tongue. I like Miss Deb. Miss Deb quickly pull Brat up and say, yo, we need to have a conversation. This is a nice strip ladies' night, but you and I need to go out and have a conversation. And that's what she did. And what do you think? I mean, what do you think about what she was sharing with?
She was absolutely right. Ms. Deb is very insightful, and she was speaking nothing but wisdom. Like,
she really was. She really was.
Like, come on, you got this once in a lifetime chance. You found the love of your life, which rarely people do find that. Like, the love of your life, someone you really want to spend the rest of your life
That's definitely
with, and willing to do it. Like, so why the cold feet now? You know, like she's just being so contradictory. Like,
I know, but then my thing
you're all in, now you're kind of just.
How many people does Brat need to talk to about this marriage? I mean, I'm not understanding. Everybody, she's talking to multiple people, and multiple people keep telling her the same thing. You're gonna go through some stuff when you get married. But you have a partner, and that's why you get married and have partners that love you and you love. You all take care of each other. Right. So I'm not understanding why Brat has to talk to 7 different people about her love for Judy, and still keep talking about I need to my baby, and I need to pay off these bills so Judy won't have to pay them.
She got that. She go into that little baby voice in a heartbeat. Like, I just be amazed every time she do it, because I'm just like, growing up, I just didn't. Okay, but
Judy, can I get my vitamin? Oh, thank you, Judy. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I shouldn't say I love. I kind of love and hate it. But at the same time, I just love this relationship so much that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they could really do any wrong. Now, Brat, you need to kind of lay off on that baby talk as much as you do it. It's a lot.
I feel it's annoying. I don't know how Judy. Maybe that's why she be looking at her sometimes, just like.
I don't know. But again, getting back to Miss Deb, Miss Deb got on to Brat.
Yeah, she definitely got in her.
Got in her.
Brat was definitely trying to explain to her side, but for every statement the Brat was feeling, Miss Deb had a reaction to it. Was like, no,
Miss Deb is has a lot of wisdom, and she's just trying to share with Brat. And just let Brat know, come on, Brat. What did she finally tell her though? You remember what she told her about? Either you need to shit or get off the pot. And she was definitely right. And the Brat was like,
they cut that scene.
Yeah, they cut that scene. So that was the end of. Was that the end of that episode? Yeah, that was the end of that episode. And it was a lot of good other parts in the episode in that show. We just not trying to go through everything because we are trying to do the final episode as well tonight. So again, this was the last episode. Well, not the last episode. Almost the last episode. Second to last. And again, the Brat, get it together.
So, moving on now to the final episode. We made it, y'all.
Yay!
End of a short, long season.
No, it was a short.
Very short, but
it was long. It was a short. You're right, short series, but it was a very good series. It was a very good series. I mean, I look forward to it coming back. I mean, I'm gonna watch it season 2. I'm here for it. DaBrat Judy, if y'all need, people to come to the, I can't share any more before we talk about it. But if you need anybody to come to the wedding, to hold seats, Jordan and I would be honored to come. Yes, we would be honored to come and do whatever you need for us to do, volunteer and everything. We'll even be looking cute and happy to be there. So you want to start with this episode?
Yes, the finale episode. Oh boy. Yes, so Judy has officially moved Kaleidoscope to Atlanta. From New Orleans to Atlanta, and of course, what does Judy love to do more than anything in this entire world? Right? Is throw a damn party.
Love to play at a party and throw it.
Yeah, there's one thing Judy is gonna do. It's gonna show out. Whoa. So, of course, we could not end it any better way than her showing out with her party for her company.
Yeah, that's the truth. But before that, she started out planning the party, but in between it, you remember she had to call Bella, to complain about the Brat still not addressing 222, and she's just like, I just really want 222 it, and if the Brat doesn't want to do 222, this is the first time I heard Judy kind of whining. She was like, maybe it's because she doesn't love me as much as I love her.
Oh yeah.
And maybe I need to rethink some things. I'm like,
about this because I have not heard anything from DaBrat, about my date that I want to do because it's something that I want. So why is DaBrat not falling in line as she usually does? Clearly. Yeah. So this is our final, at least seeing Judy not get her way. Because Judy's not getting her way. Yeah. Now it's her turn to act out and act like a child in this. So now we finally get to see Judy be a little bit illogical.
And then Bella's like, Judy, I'm really not trying to be in the middle of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm supporting. You can tell she was real tired. She was like exhausted. She like, look, I know what you want, but can y'all leave me out of it?
Leave me out and talk to each other?
I know. And then what does she do? Then Bella goes, and when she's talking, she calls Brat afterwards. And now she's explaining to Brat that she just got off the phone with Judy about the 222 and the wedding that hadn't been planned yet. And Lord, what's DaBrat on the phone?
What? There's something wrong?
What?
in my relationship? What is she saying?
No.
What is she saying?
Maybe because
Judy?
maybe because I won't address it. Maybe because I don't address the date. Not my Judy. Judy knows I love her. I would marry her yesterday, the day before, and the day before that. What is wrong with Judy?
I just have to pay off my bills first.
But I got to pay off my bills.
Before that day comes.
Yeah, and I got to pay like $2 to $3 million off in like what, before February 2222.
Yes, but you know what? One thing that Judy was saying, and I kind of agree. Like, what is your plan, DaBrat? Like, you talk about it, you talk a big game, but you don't actually plan anything out. So, what is your plan to get rid of this?
So, what are you saying when you say I don't have a plan? Are you trying to say I procrastinate? Is that what you're trying to say, Judy?
I don't want to say
I don't have a plan.
Clearly.
And because I don't have a plan, is that like I procrastinate?
Mm-hmm.
Because if that's what you're saying, I have an attitude about that, because you know I've been working, I've been taking all these jobs, I'm trying to be an actress on more dramas, and I'm doing all of this to pay off the bill. So that is my plan, Judy. So please don't say that I procrastinate. And what does Judy say?
There's that defensive side. Here you come again. So let me just shut up.
Yeah, let me just shut up, because here you go again, taking an attitude. Yep, all I want to do is plan the wedding, make sure we can get married on February 22nd, 2222, because that's the most important thing in Julie's life right now. Getting married and planning this wedding on her date.
Yeah.
So maybe she is becoming a tad bit Brazilla. Live it, Judy,
I still don't want to give you that title because I've seen that show. And those people are something else. And you wanted a lifetime date, even because you guys have discussed this. I think that's another thing that's really pissing Judy off. Is like, we've been talking about this date. Twin flame, that's what we are.
Right.
What is the hold up? What is going on? Like, seriously, do you just not want to marry me?
I don't know. But I tell you what, when DaBrat tried to do something nice for Judy and take her, she had a planned night for at Cascade Skating Rink. And I'm not sure, a lot of people who are not from the South, who probably are not from Atlanta. I lived in Atlanta in the 90s, and I tell you, Cascade Skating Rink, if that wasn't the most popular skating rink for African Americans to go to in the 90s, I'm telling you, anybody who was somebody, so when DaBrat say her, TLC, JD, Bow Wow, all of them was in there. Yes, everybody who was somebody was in Cascade Skating Rink. So for Brat to go and rent it out just for Judy to have such a nice, that was really monumental and legendary. And that's what DaBrat wanted. So that was really nice. DaBrat, you did a good job. You did an awesome job.
And Bella, shout out to you and your
Bella.
acting. I guess you really
Is it Bella, Anastasia, Chef Daniela? Who else was she?
Jasmine.
Yo, Bella, you played that part. Yo, I was
She's
like
just there
loving it.
Like,
Yes,
she
really
is. Y'all really
She
give
loves
her a
both of
raise
you
after
all.
this, because her helping to plan this whole engagement, so now playing the surprise party for.
Oh my God! And she was just so attentive, and she just loves you all. So you're right. But one thing about it though, when Brat did take Judy to Cascade Skating Rink, Judy wasn't really feeling that. She wasn't feeling it because DaBrat still hadn't addressed
Skating around the issue. She just skated around the issue. The issue was in the middle. And
she back skating. What?
That's the best kind of skating she could do, because she damn sure can't skate. She can't skate. I don't care what you talk about. That lady is not a good skater.
DaBrat.
DaBrat.
But that's all right. DaBrat said, I gotta know how to roll out of here.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the wedding?
She was definitely trying to deflect from any issues because yet
so
again,
funny.
man, DaBrat feels there is no issue. Like, what is going on with you, Judy?
But DaBrat felt that once after that Cascade dinner that she tried to do something nice, she knew it was something. She had to step her game up.
Yeah,
she had to step her game.
Judy is not falling.
No, so DaBrat was running around like, oh my God, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. I gotta do something big. I gotta do something big.
Yeah, she did something big, and that still did not change Judy's mind.
So what did Brat decide to do that was big?
Oh, you're talking about that big. She took it to the next step with a tattoo.
Ooh, not a tattoo.
Not just
what
any
kind of
tattoo. She got a tattoo of a certain date just to prove that I am 100% in this thing. Mm-hmm. And it was a pretty tattoo. Pretty big.
Pretty big. Plastered all over her back.
Pretty big. I think she probably could have did like a little small day and it still would have got the same effect.
I think so. It would have got the same effect. She could have put it down the side of her ear right here. Just two.
Yeah.
I'm saying. Oh, she could have put it on. Yeah, she could have put it on her wedding finger.
That
you know what I'm saying? That would have been real cute. The wedding finger with the two. She could have done that too. That would have been sweet.
Yeah, we got the same reaction. But you know, I'm not knocking on it.
No, I'm not knocking it.
That's how you express your love. That's what it do, Judy. I think she loved it.
Oh God, Judy loved it.
It was her confirmation, I guess.
It was her
confirmation.
begging.
So even though DaBrat still never talked to you and discussed plans, she did this wonderful grand gesture. And that was enough, I guess.
It was enough. Because you remember Brat was like, I do, Judy. I want to keep our date. I want to have our two. Judy, I love you, Judy. So I think it was a win-win.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was definitely a win-win. And DaBrat, you did that. I ain't gonna lie, you did that. You know what I'm saying? You could have did it in a different way, like maybe a little smaller. But guess what? You did it how you wanted to do it, and it was perfect. And as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter what you and I think, right? Because it's really, at the end of the day, it's what you and Judy thinks.
Yes.
So
I think this relationship is going to just continue to grow.
Me too.
And
Me too. And grow and grow.
Especially just seeing how they interacted throughout the entire season. Clearly, there's nothing but love. I think if any of them even tried to break up, one of them's just gonna fall apart.
Exactly.
And then
I don't think they
fall
could
right behind.
I mean, they do too much together. I mean,
and
and I need to also say, throughout this episode, again, I said this, I think the first episode, the makeup was on point, and the stylist, as far as the clothes, was on point. Whoever you all have doing this stuff, hey, you know, that's who need a raise. Because at the very end of the last scene, we're at the company party, DaBrat comes in with a nice warm-up suit, green, black, and white. And then what does Judy have? The same green braids and then a black outfit. Mm-hmm. If you don't tell me they weren't color coordinated, her hair matched. I know, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, the stylist and the makeup artist, they put in work this season. And if y'all look like this every day, they should probably be your highest paid employees. Because they making you all,
they're working hard.
Yeah, they working hard, and you all look good. So anyway, I just had to give that shout out to your hairstylist and stuff. And then what about Portia? Wasn't it good to see Portia? Yeah, it was cute to see Portia. Obviously, Portia didn't know about the wedding because DaBrat had to keep flashing that green. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm engaged.
Portia, so nice that you came here. You know, I'm like feeling you. And then what Portia go? Ah! You know,
I know.
Portia. Look, I love Portia too. Ring. What? She don't know what? Her ring bigger than Portia ring, so Portia had to notice.
We all know Portia admires fine jewelry.
Oh yes. So that was really cute.
Well, thank you all so much for watching us again. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel.
Hit that subscribe button.
And hit that bell notification.
Yes.
So you know when we
And
are
come
on your
back.
screen. Yes, come back to join us again, and go ahead and hit our comments, of course. Let us know how you all like the season finale. Also the episode before that. What you thought of the entire season as well.
And then also we're gonna do we're trying to choose the next TV show that we're gonna review. So if you have any suggestions or anything, any shows that you think are gonna be really good shows, we would love to have your suggestions and stuff, so we can start working on our next episode to review.